Hi there, it's day 19 post-op extended tummy tuck. Today I have been out pretty much all day with the girls. We went to a splash park, which was just brilliant. Sun was shining literally since from when we got there at 10 o'clock. I didn't really have much to do this morning, just got them dressed and ready, into the car, made them a little lunch, split all the stuff up between each of their bags so I didn't have a big bag to carry, which I'm learning is a really good thing, just split the load between them three, and they think they're helping by carrying a little bag each. Got a nice spot on the grass, met some friends over there, and were there for 4 hours, maybe a bit longer. The girls were just in and out of the water, had ice creams, I got to sit on the grass. It was great. The only thing I found was sitting cross-legged or just sat on the grass. Your back gets a bit sore, so I really felt like I just needed to sort of recline and kick back, but I couldn't really. I tried to lay flat, but with my knees up, but one, I was flashing my bum to everyone that was on that side of me, and two, it was too flat and it was too hard on the grass. So that was the only thing really. It wasn't pain. I didn't even feel that bloated actually, and usually I feel really swollen after I've been out. I just felt like my back and my bum was a bit sore just from sat like that. So what's been going on? Yesterday I forgot to post, but I had a really boring day actually. We stayed in most of the day and I definitely needed a rest day. So we sat in, we done crafts, we made some cakes. I put films on for the kids. The kids seemed quite happy as well. It was quite dreary outside. It weren't like that we were missing out much. It weren't like it was sunny or anything. So yeah, we just sort of hung about indoors. And interestingly, when I woke up this morning, my stomach was so flat, the flattest I've seen it in days and days. And the tape that goes over my incision was really wrinkled. So it shows because I put it on taut. And obviously when I swell, it's really taut. But I woke up this morning really, really flat, which made my skin obviously crinkle up. So you could tell I was really flat this morning. I'm finding I can now spend about 10 minutes on my right side. And I'm spending a little bit longer and more frequently on my left side, which was always the side that I could do from 3 or 4 days ago. But I'm finding I'll roll. I have to be careful. I kind of have to hoist myself over. I can't slowly roll. I have to kind of almost jump into position. Once I'm there, as long as sometimes I find a t-shirt can bunch up on my side and then it's not so comfy. So actually I fell asleep yesterday in just my binder. I imagine I look really attractive with just boobs everywhere and legs out and then just this elastic binder around my middle. But I slept comfy like that. I can sleep with the binder. It was the t-shirt that was annoying me. So yeah, that was yesterday, and then late last night I emailed my clinical team and basically said, so I'm supposed to be switching the tape. I last had it done on Monday, so I plan to do it tomorrow, which is today. I just want to know when you recommend me doing it. Do I do it before I have a shower? Do I do it after the shower? So take the wet tape off and put new tape on. I couldn't really work out what was best to do. So they got back to me this morning and they said, take the tape off before you get in the shower, have a shower, then leave it for an hour before you put new tape on. So I had to really time it this morning because I was planning to go out, leave here at 10. So I had to be in the shower for 9. And then I got out the shower and then I had an hour of just being naked. There's only so much you can do naked. So I ironed my dress for today. I ironed the girls some little dresses, sort of potted around upstairs, but I couldn't really go down to the kitchen and start making sandwiches, butt naked. So, yeah. So I just kind of mooched around. My friend called me, so that was good. When I took the tape off, it was far less painful than when it was the first time, because obviously there was loads of dried blood and stuff last time, whereas this time it wasn't too bad. Having a shower with nothing on was really weird, but it was, again, fine. I was only in there for about 10 minutes. Shaved my legs because I'd be wearing a dress today. Then, yeah, got out, did all that, dry my hair and that while I was waiting. And then when it was about 50 minutes up, I was like, I can't wait anymore. So I put the tape back on in one piece. Scar looks fine. However, I have noticed on my right hand side, as I sort of ran my fingers around the edge of my scar, there was a slight sort of, I just felt a slight difference, like slightly tacky, ever so slightly. And then had a proper look and noticed that there was a tiny, tiny, tiny little red dot hole where it obviously just wasn't completely neat. But I'm not panicking about it. It's like minuscule. Even though that is my worst fear, that my wound's going to open. I've seen so many stories about it and like all sorts of scenarios where things can happen, and later than I am now as well. It's not like it just happened to the first few days. So I took a little picture, zoomed in, stuck a little arrow sticker pointing to the hole and sent it back to my the lady that sort of like advises me on stuff, and she said it looks fine, like just tape it back up, it'll be fine. So that's good. It's what I expected. She also called me because I asked her about having a bath and going swimming. Now, she said having a bath, I would wait another week and then you can have a bath. But she advised to put salt in it. So just have a salt bath. It's supposed to be really good for your wound. And swimming, she said, ideally, she said you can, but, you know, swimming pools harbour a load of bacteria and you might end up ruining and getting an infection. And I was like, absolutely no way then. I'm not even risking it. Even if she said it was such a slim risk, but it was like 10%, not happening. So what I am going to do is when we're going to like a holiday park in a couple of weeks, I'm just going to sit on the edge of the pool so I can monitor the kids. You know, if there was an emergency, then I'd jump in and grab them if I needed to. But they're going to have their dad in the pool with them anyway, so I'm just going to sit on the side in a swimsuit still, but not actually get in. Maybe just dip my feet in. I just don't want to risk it. So, yeah, so she said wait until you are due to change your tape next week, so maybe like Monday, Tuesday, and then have a small sort of salty bath. So, how like relaxing a salty bath is to get out. It should be all crusty, it'd be like being in the sea, but I might give it a go. It's not like I'm in any desperation, really. Yesterday I really fancied a bath, but I'm quite happy having showers, and I don't want to risk anything just to have like a sit down in a bath. I'd rather just wait. She said really your wound isn't fully developed and like fully healed until 6 weeks. So that's when I see my surgeon. So I'm quite happy to just sort of wait until then. So yeah, that was that. I put the tape back on, fine. What else? Binder's quite comfy today. Interestingly, I've been out all day, and usually I get back and feel really swollen, but I don't really feel that swollen today. Like, it's a little bit, but not a huge amount. So I don't know whether I'm on a turning point where I'm not swelling so much now, or whether it's just because I had a nice, calm day yesterday, and then, yes, I have been out today, but I've been sat. I haven't done a huge amount of walking around. And the kids have been really good because I got in. To be fair, I think they're shattered as well. I've been in the sun. I've got some sun on my nose, actually. It looks pretty pink. And I've just said to them, let's chill out now. So they're getting quite good at having an activity, doing stuff, and then no, mummy needs to have a rest. So they're just, and they're actually really quiet. I think they're all just vegged out in their rooms, playing on like their like iPad things, because they've been out all morning too, in the sun. It's quite a lot for little people, and it really is hot out there today. There's no shade, there was no clouds at all. So yeah, the last couple of days have been quite good. I feel really good. Took some pictures of myself today, like when I took the tape off, sitting down, and it does look really bloated still. It just looks fat sitting down, but I'm thinking I could probably lose some pounds and that might improve things. And also right at the bottom, middle section, it is really wrinkly. Where my stretch marks were, and I think it was where the top of my belly button was, is now the lowest point before my pubes start. And I think that was quite loose and wrinkly anyway, because that's where it stretched the most. And so I feel like where that bit is, I think once the swelling settled down, I do think I'm going to have quite a saggy bit of skin there, which is fine because it will be covered by pants or bikinis. And, you know, it's not like I'm going to be wandering around like in tiny low-waisted jeans or anything with a saggy belly hanging out. I was never intending to do that anyway. And if it's a tiny little ponch of skin that can be covered with my trousers and you don't notice it, then I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, I feel like that's sort of part of it really. I have got stretch marks, so they're gonna do that. And people that don't have big saggy bellies have little saggy bits of skin with stretch marks. It's all part of being a mum, so I can't have everything. So yeah, I just have to remind myself of what I've done this for, and not like, you know, I don't want a perfect body. Well, everyone wants a perfect body, but I'm not going to get one. So there we go. Right, I've dribbled on long enough. That's all I have for today. Hopefully speak to you tomorrow. Bye.